Hey, what's happening, YouTube? It's Apostle J coming back with another video. Hey, I've been gone for a while. I have not posted a video. I do apologize. Just been really busy, but hey, I'm here today, hopefully with a message that will inspire you and a message that will bless your life. I want to talk to you all about three things that have been significant in improving my life and changing my life for the better. Obviously, besides the Bible, besides Jesus Christ, but these are three things that I live by that have really been keys, if you will. And I love to share keys with my brothers and sisters in the faith because I believe in iron sharpening iron. If you have any keys that you live by that have been really influential in your life, please feel free to leave them in the comment area. I'll be happy to take a look at them, and maybe I can add some more keys to my list of keys already. But let me get right into the message and give you three things that I use to live by that have changed my life. So here's the first thing. There's this pastor. Her name is Joyce Myers. I used to watch her a long time ago, and she left me this key. And this spiritual key of insight and revelation that she left with me is this. She says, everyone wants to be blessed, but no one wants to be a blessing. And when she said that, it really hit me because I started to look upon my life and people that I interact with. And I said, yeah, you're right. Everyone's got their hand out. But how many people are extending their hands to help someone else? So at that particular time, I made it up in my mind at the moment that I heard that. And this is important. So whenever you get a key, whenever you get some spiritual insight, you have to make a decision right then and right there if this is something that you're going to receive and something that you're going to live by. Because if not, you probably won't even remember it. It won't hold its weight and it'll just leave and it won't stick with you. So think about the things that I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to go back to what she said again. She says, everyone wants to be blessed, but no one wants to be a blessing. And so when she said that, I was like, wow, you're right. Absolutely. And from this day on, I'm going to make it my business to be a blessing, not just to be a receiver, but to also be a giver, because I believe in the power of giving. And I know that is going to yield so much increase in your life, such a big harvest in your life. If you can just set it in your heart, purpose in your heart to be a blessing to other people. Let me give you guys a quick story that's associated with that. I remember I live in Chicago, so I remember I was on my way downtown to go to work in the morning time before I began my career as a teacher. And at the time, I was thinking to myself, man, I really want to be a blessing to somebody today, because I set it up in my mind that every day, God, I want you to use me. I want to be a blessing to someone. So on this particular day, I just happened to think that to myself, Lord, I just want to be a blessing to someone. Got on the train, rode it all the way downtown, which is probably about 25 minutes from my initial place that I get on the train. And the moment I got off the train, there this guy was, this visually impaired guy, okay? This blind guy, right? He was standing at the platform when I got off the train, and he was looking kind of puzzled and kind of confused, couldn't find his way to the staircase and everything. And so I'm thinking to myself, wow, here's my chance. Like, I literally just prayed this prayer on the train, and here's my chance. So I walk up to the guy, introduce myself. I say, hey, do you need some help? And he was like, yes, I do. And so literally, I led him down the stairs, through the turnstile, across him another set of stairs, across the street, down the stairs, a couple blocks away, turned him in the direction that he needed to go. And that was that. But I was really amazed how quickly God will answer your response when you really want to be a blessing. So number one, set it up in your heart to be a blessing and watch how God will manifest opportunities for you to actually do that and walk in that. That's the first thing I want to leave with you. The second thing that I want to leave with you is this, and I've got it written down because I want to make sure I don't forget any of my notes. So the second thing is the things that I can change, I will, and the things that I can't change, I won't worry about. I'm going to say that again. The things that I can change, I will, and the things that I cannot change, I will not worry about. That is really significant because I see that a lot of people in life, they get bogged down with a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of stress, a lot of concerns, things that they don't have the power to change in that moment. And so you're going to find it much easier to go through life if you focus on the things that you can change. All right. So focus on taking things day by day, step by step. Start working on things on a small level. And overall, you're going to yield a huge increase. You're going to see a big effort as a result of the little changes that you have made throughout the day, each and every single day. So just work on things at, one step at a time, small steps at a time. And then when you look back, you're going to find out you traveled such a great distance and it didn't even seem like it. But if you start thinking about the big picture and all that you have to overcome and all that you have to do, you may become overwhelmed. All right, so do yourself a favor and take it day by day. The Bible says that tomorrow will take care of itself and that we need to focus on today, right? Live each life for today, making the best choices that you can for that day. All right, so that's the second thing. So things that I can't change, I don't even worry about it. Because God will give me an opportunity to make those changes and to meet those things when that particular day comes. But for today, I'm gonna just focus on today. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you all is this. What's the last one? Oh, okay, here we go. Powerful. I don't do what I want to do. I do what I have to do. I'm going to say it again. I don't always do what I want to do, but I do what I have to do. People that do what they have to do, they recognize responsibility and they recognize the types of things that they need to be doing each and every day, whether they enjoy doing them or not. Let me tell you, I'm a teacher. I've got my bachelor's degree. I've got 2 master's degrees. I didn't get this far. I've got enough to have 3. And this is not to brag, but this is strictly to bring a point that I didn't get where I'm at today because I've always wanted to do these things. I didn't always want to write papers. I didn't always want to do research. I didn't always want to pay all this money for tuition. I didn't want to do any of that stuff. But I knew that it had a purpose. I knew that there was an end goal in mind, and I knew what plan God had for my life. And so I wanted to make sure that I took the steps that were necessary to do the things that I needed to do now so that I can enjoy the fruit of that labor later. All right? So I don't always do what I want to do, but I do what I have to do. And if we take that into consideration, you're gonna see the benefits of that hard work and that labor. So just take it day by day. Understand that Rome was not built in a day. Understand that you can't change everything, but you can make an impactful change. Know that you have the power to influence. You have the power to impact lives for a positive manner. And go ahead and just ask God to use you daily. Anyway, I don't want this video to get any longer, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you with those 3